Garvin. Daryl, welcome to the show, and nice to have you on BYU Sports Nation.
So aloha kakahiaka. Thanks for having me.
Now that is a greeting.
I know aloha. I didn't know the second part of that, but I'm looking forward to learning.
That's the good morning part.
Okay.
Awesome.
Still early here.
Daryl, just give us a taste of what the forecast is like in Hawaii this time of year.
You can expect temperatures in the high 70s, general trade winds, and gets dark around 5 o'clock, so the game will kick off in the bright sunshine, finish under the lights, and just real nice weather. Can't beat it.
Indeed, and we look forward to being there. We're going to be there and take BYU Sports Nation there and have pre- and post-game coverage, of course, on BYU TV, so we can't wait. This game's been lined up for a while. I know it was kind of a flex game. If it wasn't going to be a few years ago, it was going to be this year. Why was BYU a natural fit for the Hawaii Bowl, in your opinion?
I think BYU has a national following. They certainly have a good following in Hawaii, a lot of strong support in Hawaii. I think a lot of ties over the years to Hawaii as well. I believe, head coach Satake kind of considers both Laie and Provo his hometown. It's just a real natural fit for BYU in Hawaii.
Daryl Garvin, the director of the SoFi Hawai'i Bowl, with us on BYU Sports Nation. We've known for a long time, as Jerem just mentioned, that BYU is going to be in this game. Now the big question is, who's BYU going to play? We are feeling like it's a strong possibility Hawaii is in that game and would be a clear natural fit. Is Hawaii a lock in this game if they don't beat Boise State in the Mountain West Conference Championship?
I wish I knew the answer because I could get a lot more work done in advance, but I don't know the answer to that. There's a lot in play. The conferences play a large part in who participates in the games, and so I'm somewhat of a fan this weekend, watching all the championship games and trying to figure out how the dominoes fall and who goes where. But I would say nothing's a lock at this point.
Is the Hawaii Bowl in a certain spot in a pecking order, or is it just kind of depend on what shakes out?
I think it depends on what shakes out, and we're unique this year in that we were going to get two teams from three different sources, the Mountain West, the American, or BYU. So it's kind of, we're still trying to figure out that other side, and there's two players involved, so that makes it a little bit more difficult.
Is Hawaii the best option for business, given that they'd be in their home stadium?
Hawaii fans are the only ones that can drive to our bowl game. We're unique in that most other bowl games you can get in the car usually, and depending on how far you can drive. Being on the island, us and the Bahamas Bowl, we're kind of limited. So for business, yes, Hawaii fans can drive here. Visiting teams have to fly here. So.
Daryl, I know you said there are a lot of pieces still moving, and we're all going to watch Conference Championship weekend with a few raised eyebrows for a number of reasons. That said, what other teams are in play besides Hawaii to potentially match up with BYU?
Well, if we look at the American Athletic Conference and you look at their bowl-eligible teams, there's Memphis on the other side, SMU, Navy, Cincinnati, Central Florida, Temple. I think they're all in play as we head into the weekend, along with the University of Hawaii. And if you look at those American athletic teams, pretty impressive records. Memphis and Cincinnati are playing in their championship game this weekend. But you have SMU at 10-2, Temple at 8-4, Central Florida at 9-3. So some pretty exciting possibilities as we head into the weekend.
Would Navy not be somewhat of a natural fit given the Naval Academy's imprint in Hawaii?
And Ken Niumatalolo, right?
Yeah, I think Navy would be fantastic to play in our game. I'm not sure if they have an arrangement with the Military Bowl, which is played in their stadium. I'm not 100% clear on that, but Navy would be a welcome addition to the SoFi Hawai'i Bowl.
Is there much of a chance it's a Mountain West team not named Hawaii?
I don't think so. Again, nothing would surprise me, but I don't think so.
Daryl Garvin with us on BYU Sports Nation. Christmas Eve in Hawaii, besides watching football and the days leading up to that, what can BYU fans expect to do as this bowl game ramps up?
Well, for the fans and for the teams and the players and that making the trip, we try to try to do a little bit of everything. So culture, education, charitable activities, fun. We have our luau on December 21st, which, music, dance, traditions throughout Polynesia, and of course the food is fantastic. The players will get to go to the USS Arizona Memorial. The players will also do a charitable visit to Kapiolani Hospital for Women and Children, but we also do an outing to our water park, Wet and Wild here. And quite frankly, it's one of the most iconic beaches in the world to be sitting on Waikiki Beach with Diamond Head off to your left as you watch the sunset. You can't beat that for relaxation and things to do. Sitting on the beach is still one of my favorite things to do.
Daryl, we're getting very excited about this.
Yeah, our weather stinks here, so we're stoked, Daryl.
There are not gentle trade winds in Provo, Utah right now.
Yeah, I can imagine. So that's why I made the choice many years ago to move out here, and I haven't.
Well done, you. Hey, thanks for taking the time with us on a Friday, and we wish you a fabulous rest of your Hawaii Friday morning.
I appreciate it, and hope to see you guys out here. And we got 18 days till kickoff.
All right, we're counting down as well. Daryl Garvin on the Deseret First Credit Union Hotline. Deseret First, you know why, we show how.
Fantastic.